because you mentioned, Dr. Basu, right at the outset about policy choices. Now, this is where we come. You've heard, Dr. Bhalla has said, of course, that he believes that the downturn has taken place because of the pandemic. Now, my contention is that the downturn in the economy is not about 2020-21, but that the growth rate has remained static or gone down consistently since 2017, post-demonetization. Do you believe, Dr. Basu, that was the critical turning point? Or is it the pandemic in the last 1 year that has forced us to look at these numbers more harshly?
So that's again the pandemic is the short-run problem that we are in. We have handled it badly, but again, I don't blame anyone because this is such a novel situation. No one quite knew what the right thing to do is. We were unlucky. But the long run, yes, what you're pointing to, actually from 2017, exactly right. We've had 5 years of slower growth than the previous year, which has never happened before. So the problem in India started from 2016, the growth slowdown. So it is not the pandemic. And that's where you need novel ideas. Rajdeep, can I toss in one slightly novel idea?
Please do.
India has massive foreign exchange reserve. I know this is controversial because central banks don't like the government using it, but I feel we should think creatively of a sovereign wealth fund. Take a tiny bit of the massive foreign exchange reserve and treat it as a sovereign wealth fund in order to invest in infrastructure, put in investment, get investment going and growing. India does have one, the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund, but it's tiny, not in keeping with the size of the country. This is an idea that will be controversial. Not everyone agrees that a country should have a sovereign wealth fund, especially if you don't have any windfall gain, like Norway had with oil and then set up its sovereign wealth fund, the very famous one. But these are the kinds of ideas that need to be discussed. For this, you need to bring in the best professionals from across the board. And at this juncture, you need health experts and economists together and in pure expertise, putting politics aside.
Therefore, what you're saying, Dr. Basu, is you're calling for more expertise in handling the economy. You're calling for a complete recasting of policy choices, taking on much more innovation going ahead. But let